All right, so a little better video tour of the bus here. So as you can see here, seen better days. Big thing right off the bat, the windshield is cracked pretty severely. I never got pulled over for it, but you might, so definitely need to get this fixed. As far as the outside, other than that, this side of the bus, it was on the northern facing side, so it got a little mold sitting here. It's been kind of sitting not without any movement, but basically sitting without much movement at all for like about 2 years. A little bit of movement, just so the tires wouldn't get super rotted or anything. Still got decent tread on the tires. You can see, I don't know, about to the fingernail. Good tread on the tires. Yeah, I mean, basically it's, I don't know, outside's in, pretty shitty shape. Underneath, I just plasti dipped the side here with gray to cover up the original RTD logos and stuff. A little blemish there, a little mishap, all sorts of little dings and stuff, but nothing too bad. This is where the rear door is coming out a little bit. No leaks or anything because there is this little lip to protect it, but you might want to get that looked at. What I've done here, I have the handle, but I've removed it for security because all somebody would have to do is unscrew it and then they could just turn the handle. So I just remove it so it'd be harder for them to do that. All the lights work as far as I know, last I checked. You've got this side door here, double side door. This is where the wheelchair lift was. You have these doors here, open and close via this button here. And if I do that, you see they work fine. There is some minor leakage around here. I'd remove this to try to figure out where it was. Never quite figured it out, but you do have that to worry about. And then, yeah, the inside here, it's kind of as is. I basically ended up moving to Thailand for scuba diving like midway through, so I just kind of abandoned this project. I had built it out, but then I was rebuilding it. So you've got the ceiling here, recycled blue pine or beetle kill blue pine wood, recessed lighting, all wired up here. But currently, since I'd removed everything, you just have the wires for these lights hanging down. These are the wires to the lights. All they need to do is be plugged in. And then these wires are coming from the 300 watts of solar on the roof. So basically, if you got yourself a solar charge controller, which I have here if you wanted, but I'm going to sell that separately because it's kind of too nice for this bus, honestly. And then if you got that in a battery bank, you'd be good to go with solar. 2 inches of poly isolate foam board insulating the entire roof. Plenty of extra building materials. I have 5 of these little IKEA cabinets I was planning on putting in here. I've got 5 of them. I have a really big countertop and cabinet in there as well, included for you. Here's the cork board flooring. It's enough for the bus and a little bit extra, I believe. Back door here, AC, it would need recharged if you were to get it to work, but it does blow. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it kind of is what it is here, updated speakers don't work. I think a fuse is out, unfortunately. So yeah, it's the sort of situation you got a lot of work you need. We've got, this is actually, I think I said it was a Max Air fan, but it's actually Fantastic fan, which is kind of a nicer brand, I think. But here, yeah, it works just fine, assuming you get your solar running, because that's where it's connected to solar, and that's also one of these wires hanging down here. So yeah, it's a project. But let me know what you think is fair, and yeah, and I'll show you. Start this bad boy right up. Let's see here. Yeah, it starts right up. I mean, I think the best thing that this rig has going for it is the engine. It's been strong for me since the only issue I've ever had is when it's shifting into the last gear, whatever that is, like when you're getting on the highway, it gives it's a little hard, maybe a little slight squeak, but I've put 20,000 miles on this with no difference in that sound, and they told me just to kind of let it ride and kind of be easy on it. So yeah, it is what it is. You could give me a fair offer. I can tell you that I think the engine would run just fine to get you wherever you need to go. But yeah, it's just kind of the state of the rig, you know. It's kind of in a state of disrepair or not completed. I cut out this little front area here with the intention of added storage. So you could, you know, finish that if you want, I guess. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for your time, and hopefully this clears up some stuff for you. But basically, the bus was abandoned right after I started breaking it down and with plans of rebuilding it, and I just kind of abandoned my project. So yeah, it is what it is. Oh, and you also get this double-sized propane tank. It's almost full of propane. It'd be great with like one of those like Mr. Buddy heaters, which I had, but it stopped working. So yeah, let me know if you have any additional questions. I'm going to be leaving the state. I'm moving to Florida. I got a diving. But if anybody's got any questions or concerns, comments, be sure to reach out and yeah, let me know. At this point, I'm just trying to get the thing sold, so I'm open to any negotiations. Thank you. Bye.